Alright guys, before you watch this video any further, make sure you have this piece of paper in front of you. It should be double-sided. The first side should look just like this, and the second side should look just like this. We have a couple more things to go through before we get to the test, and this is the biggest piece of it. There are 3 different kinds of problems that we have to learn before we hit the test. We're only going to hit 2 of them today. The first one is this, writing linear equations with 1 point and the slope. Then we're going to hit writing linear equations given a table, such as this one right here. Although there is a third piece down here on the back of your paper, we are not going to do that until I come back. But let's start at the top. Please make sure you have this piece of paper in front of you. And weird enough, we're actually going to start on the back. I just want to point this out. We have our end goal. Our end goal is that you would find M, that you would find B, and plug them into y equals mx plus b. When your piece of paper says that we are going to be writing equations, the equation that you are going to write is this one right here. And so that is our end goal today. That is what we are going to try to do. So let's start and go back to the front of your paper. So first we are going to write linear equations with 1 point and the slope. So the question says, what is the equation of the line that passes through the point 3, 2 and has a slope of 2? Now we have 4 steps in order to solve this problem, and I want you to follow each and every step. Please do not skip any. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our first step asks us to identify x, y, and m, and we're going to do that with the information given from our problem. So the first piece of information is this coordinate. It has the coordinate of 3 and 2. The other piece of information that we have in our problem is that we have a slope of 2, so we're going to bring that down as well. Now we just have to find out which piece is x, which piece is y, and which piece is m. The first piece is always x in our coordinate. The second one is always y, and in our problem it says that we have a slope of 2. So our m always stands for slope, so this is going to be our m. So now we just have to move those pieces over into their correct area. So there was the 3, and then we're going to bring this 2 into here as it is y, and we're going to bring this 2 into m as it is m. Next, step 2 says plug values for x, y, and m into our slope-intercept form. Our slope-intercept form, you should be familiar with it. It is y equals mx plus b. So the values we just found over here, 3, 2, and 2, we're going to plug into this formula. So let's plug those in. And y is 2, m is 2, x is 3, and b we don't have. Please remember our end goal. Our end goal is to find m and find b. We already have m. Now we just have to find b, and that's what we're going to do with this equation here. We're going to use it to solve for b, and so that's step 3, solve for b. So let's solve for that. Now we're going to write out what we just had. 2 is equal to 2 times 3 plus b. 2 is equal to 2 times 3 is 6 plus b. Then we will subtract a 6 from both sides, and we're going to be left with our final answer of b is equal to -4. Step 4 says write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. So now, slope-intercept form, remember from our end goal is y equals mx plus b. We are going to plug in just m and just b. We're going to leave y and x here. Do not change them. Let y and x stay. So our final answer will be y is equal to 2x minus 4. And that should be your answer. Now you guys can stop where you are and try some of the practice problems for this first problem set.